Where were you before you joined the program?
Well, I'm someone who tried to work out mostly on my own, like trying to figure things out. I've been working out for a long time, but usually what I struggled with is not having a certain structure or system, not knowing exactly what to do. And then I didn't know if that works or not. So I kept on trial and error a lot. And that made me always get good average result, I would say, but not the results that I feel my body is able to achieve. I felt I could do more. I could reach something better. And I stayed 4 or 5 months of consistent, maybe not perfectly consistent. I never reached these results that made me unhappy with my physique and also happy with how I feel. Those are my two struggles, and mostly but how I felt before I tried the keto diet, for example, 5, 6 years ago. And I stayed on it for 4 months and I felt really, really nervous. My energy levels on and off. I felt it was difficult for me to do it again and again and again. So what I was looking for something. I wanted to optimize my health, first of all. And then I wanted to have something that is sustainable for me, at least year round. I know I'm not going to be perfect year round, but at least I wanted something sustainable for me to be happy with how I look and especially with how I feel in general in terms of my energy levels, my sleep, because I usually had a lot of energy crashes during the day. Yeah, those mostly were my concerns.
Yeah. And what were you unsure before joining?
Honestly, I tried online before, maybe not personalized or one to one, but I tried online before where you go on an app and you put your information and your goals and things like that. And someone sends you a personalized nutrition and workout program. I tried it before, but I don't know why I wasn't maybe convinced 100% because usually I'm a very curious person. And for me to get convinced with something, I need to know what's the science behind it. If you want me to do one thing, okay, tell me why I should do it. Convince me so that I can convince my mind, okay, this works. So this is what I struggled with. I had something, just a blueprint. Okay, you just follow this and you will do it and you will be fine. It took me a month or two and I got bored and maybe the results were okay, but also not for me optimal to what I wanted to achieve.
And what did you learn that was most valuable in 3 months?
In these 3 months, honestly, what I enjoyed the most in these 3 months is that, okay, I tried many diets before. I tried to eat healthy and everything. And I'm someone who's very health conscious for the past 5, 6 years. I read a lot about that. But for me, what was the game changer? The way I felt on the system or that structure that I had, it didn't feel like I was struggling to eat my food. My cravings lowered a lot. I'm someone who loves sugar, loves to eat sweets, chocolate, ice cream. But honestly, it felt, I'm not gonna say effortless, but really, really, it felt definitely much easier than I ever had any type of plan or structure or system. And that for me made me more disciplined, made me feel, oh, that's sustainable. I can do that. A month passed, second month, that's okay. Third month, I traveled for 14 days to Lebanon and I just stayed on track. I didn't do anything out of my system, maybe just a day or two, but mostly I stayed on the system. And for me, that was also a game changer because usually when I travel, I do everything usually wrong in terms of food and what I do in terms of everything else. And no, this time it felt easier, especially with the extra simple habits that you added for me to try and do. And you didn't give me all the information in the first week. You gave them to me the way that this week, second week, third week, I would find a new information to follow, something, a habit to change, to try and do, especially with my sleep. I used to sleep at 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 3:30. And then you told me about try to go early to bed, not to sleep, but to bed 30 minutes earlier every 2, 3 days. I tried it. And actually, after a week or two, I'm sleeping at 11:30, 12, waking up at 8, which for me is perfect because I have a head start for my day before 10 a.m. comes and work and everything else. So I think that also decreased my stress levels. But now I feel I'm more, stress free,
That's
I
right.
could
Yeah.
say.
Good. And what kind of result have you seen in these 3 months?
I think it's for the first time, even people realized, not just me. For the first time, I've been now for 3 months. I lost 10.3 kilograms. And I feel it's 10 kilograms of fat because it shows in my face and it shows in my belly. These are the two certain areas usually where my fat accumulation happens. Whenever I did a diet, okay, I will lose weight up here and I look okay, but always my belly fat and my face they just, the fat just stays there to a certain extent. But this time, in a very short time, in 3 months, okay, I felt my face is more chiseled. My abs are starting to show. In terms of kilograms, I lost 10.3, which for me is also amazing. First time in 8 years to reach my 75 kilograms goal, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that for me was a game changer in terms of the way I lost weight. It's not just that I lost weight, but I can feel it already in my body composition. And even people realized, many people tell me, what did you do? Your face looks so different. I mean, your face is, you know, you have that chiseled look. So I think, yeah, I lost mostly fat, which for me, it tells me the system 100% works, you know, that
Yeah. Yeah.
structure that
Yeah.
I'm on. I've been disciplined, very disciplined. But I think part of it is the system helped me to be disciplined. It's just not about I'm motivated and everything, because I've always been motivated for 3, 4 months and I get committed to something, but the results are not too exciting for me to continue. But now it's been 3 months. And for me, you know, I want to go further. I want to reach to really my optimal physique and my optimal hormone change and how I feel and my energy levels. I feel the coming is what's coming is better, you know?
And I saw your pictures. It's insane. Your abs. You have even the V line.
Yeah. Yeah, for me also, I haven't reached that in a long time. I'm
Yeah.
37, you know. Maybe I think the last time I reached to that point was when I was 28, 29, and it was much easier back then. So to do that in 3 months, no, for me, really, this is a game changer.
And
Yeah.
what would you tell someone that is not sure whether to start or not? They're thinking if they should join or something. What would you tell
Yeah.
them?
Actually, I have a lot of friends who ask me, what are you doing and all that. And I told them I'm working with Francesco. You have to check him out because honestly, it's different than what you're gonna or you have tried before, because most of us, we work out, we try trainers, we PTs and all that. But I told them, guys, look at how I changed in a very short time, and not just how I look, but honestly how I feel, the energy levels. This for me is extremely important. So I think something's in terms of my hormones and everything inside is working much better. And as I told you, people asking me, and I'm quickly referring them to you. And I also already have a friend who joined, and at least 2, 3 who are kept asking me about it.
Let's get
Yeah.
everyone chisel. Thank you so much,
So
Ibrahim. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
thank you. Thank you, Francesco.